Alright. Side effects of watching Spy X Family. Let's do it.
Side effects may include smiling faces, enjoyment, some tears,
Just a couple.
want for a dog.
Indeed. Alright. Hey everybody, welcome back to another Stone Face Reactions. I'm Griffin, that's Theta, and he's flying off the handle there, look out.
Oh,
And we're here to watch the Spy X Family.
I need like strings or something. Something just like do something stupid like that and just carries me off. My planet needs me.
You need like a whole stunt double, honestly.
Yeah, not a half a stunt double. I'd have to carry them
You can
around or
buy them
something.
for fractional rates, you know. They'll do half the stunt and then throw you off the rest of the building.
Well, the point of a stunt double is that you're not there. You you start the
This is why you
scene.
buy the whole stunt double.
Well, you start the scene, and then the stunt double comes in, and they say start from where that starts. You shouldn't be in a position where your stunt double can throw you off of a building. Actually, movie that I just recommended to somebody. I think I mentioned to you before. Look Who's Back. You remember it?
Nope.
It's the one where Hitler comes back. Like, he appears right over where his bunker was in the modern day. And a lot of people think he's just a comedian, like doing a comic act or parody or whatever.
Right, and like one person knows it's real and it just is trying to convince everyone else.
Well, the guy who finds him and like becomes famous, like representing this comic act,
Hmm.
slowly starts figuring out it's Hitler to the point where he then ends up trying to kill him by like having him stand on the edge of a building where Hitler gives his "I didn't come from nowhere, people voted for me" speech. And well, I mean, it's a really good speech.
Oh
It
yeah.
and it came out just before Trump got elected president. So, but he shoots him, and then it all goes backwards because it's part of a movie that's being filmed this entire time. Hitler's just fine. The guy didn't shoot him. That was his stunt double. And the movie ends with him
Wow.
driving in an open top car, kind of like any of the times you see Hitler, like waving to people on the side of a street.
Hmm.
The implication of the entire movie is basically we put people like this in charge. Hitler is all of our faults, not just Hitler's fault.
Yeah. And there you go. Yeah, that's a good message there, I think.
Well, I mean, mainly the last scene.
But also the stunt double is hilarious.
The last scene where he's driving along means to imply this can all happen again if we're not careful.
Hmm.
Which I say is the funny part because it came out before Trump was elected president. So
Right, right.
not to get our
Uh,
not to get the politics into the Spy X family,
but we,
but
we were here for Spy X
well,
Family.
I would also point out, in my own defense, Lloyd here is spying on a country that's obstinately a 1945 Germany. So
They haven't really covered what the actual political angles are, other than like, well, we did have like a group of students who were ex-military and very grumpy.
they are very much a mix of Cold War. I will say they're actually probably Cold War East and West
Yeah.
Germany analogs. I mean, they look like 1940s Germany. Well, not early 1940s. Obviously, not mid 1940s. That's a different looking Germany for very obvious reasons. You're not laughing. It's a funny joke. You son of a bitch.
Just letting you go on. Just keep going.
But yeah, no, I mean, it has the look of an early 1940s Germany while having the storyish feel of a Cold War East-West Germany.
Hmm. Right. It's sort of its own thing so far.
Well,
In that sense, though.
obviously, only two or three anime so far have had the gall to say, "This is Germany. Look, that's Hitler."
There we go.
Not
So,
even, not even Hetalia, which literally has a character representing World War II Germany, puts Hitler in.
so at least about Spy X Family here. Let's go ahead and put the cat out of the bag. We missed an episode.
Well, This is gonna be weird, Griff, because I've already assigned the order of videos to put this one in between those two. So it's gonna
Oh yeah.
come out in the right order. Now
Oh
what
yeah.
you're
You all
saying,
will see the right order. We've watched in the wrong order. We've seen the next episode and have forgotten the previous one.
we didn't forget the previous one. We talked about it in the last episode.
Well, that's been a whole other week. What happened last time then on Spy X
I'm
Family?
just saying it's gonna be real weird to any viewer. They're gonna come off of episode 3. This is episode 4. And they're like, what do you mean I missed an episode? It's episode 4, right? It says episode 4 in the title.
It's
So
okay, it's okay. They'll skip past the whole Hitler movie.
they shouldn't. It's a very good movie. Honestly, it's a very good movie.
Right. But in this case, I definitely don't remember what the next time was supposed to be for this one. So no idea what's gonna happen. I can't even theorize.
Yeah, you can.
And
You read the title.
and last time the episode was Yours Kitchen and the Great Romance Plan. Which involved Yor trying to learn to cook and actually succeeding, which was heartwarming, and Lloyd trying to help someone get a date, and the date fails. So they just go drinking. They've definitely started switching to this A-B act structure. Or no, it's always kind of been that, but now they've separated it more finely.
Well,
These are
this one
like
has a
mini
C.
episodes now. Yeah, this one has an A, B, and a C episode. And the question is, Theta, which one of these do you think is going to be the longer plot?
I can't see the title, Griff. And you haven't read it back out
Carry
to
out
us
the
yet.
Griffin plan, Fullmetal Lady, and Omelet Rice.
Well, the first one's obviously the A plot.
Yeah, I definitely am going to feel for that. That's going to be the action one for
That's
sure.
been the structure of all 4 videos we've watched so far.
So, I guess in that case, do you have anything to add or anything to comment here?
But conversely, Red's plan to destroy everything was not playing out very well, and I specifically didn't like how he was motivating the crowds to violent action against authority without any action by that authority to incite said rebellion.
All I'm going to say is they probably needed more giant mushroom crabs. I wrapped in another thing for you.
Well, yeah, but the problem is that we weren't, invited along to see how all of these species mutated in the Rust Apocalypse. They just appear out of nowhere. And the fact that we're, in the middle of a giant desert, but the rest of the world is apparently just fine. There's so much that's just not given to us. And the fact that they kill him, and he just comes back out of nowhere, completely erases the emotional resonance of the scene just before it.
This is the day where we just let it all out. So, before we get too deep into that, let's go ahead and watch some Spy X Family. Oh, we're just going straight into the intro.
Feels like I could have that whole conversation that we had, not recorded, during this intro.
Nah, no way, no way. I still prefer Peanuts over this, but this is still nice.
Conversely, the argument could be made that I gave up drinking soda a long time ago, and today is the first soda I've had in a while, and it could just be a sugar rush.
Just wait for the sugar crash.
That probably happened while I'm playing Pixelmon.
Hmm.
Well, I really gotta get to work on my, what do you call it, Ultimate Orbs? Ultima Orbs? Ultima Balls? They're like gray and red.
Ultra Balls?
Ultra Balls, there we go.
There you go.
Well, I disassembled my factory and I gotta put it back together again.
Oh dear, if I get back into that, I'm just gonna have to completely redo an entire list of, recipes. I imagine it's all changed or shifted.
Well, I mean, I could just teleport you back to my base, and I've got hundreds of chests filled with shit.
Yeah,
Because
there you go.
I don't get rid of anything. Well, except for the stuff I sell on the market.
Yeah.
Like, I just bought a bunch of GS balls and put them up for sale.
Oh.
But all that's gonna be in. Leaving that.
It's a rocket.
I hope that the Griffin plan
Send me into space.
is to kill a small fat kid who's too high on his own standards of life for the rest of the mercenary organization.
Oh gosh, we're reacting to their reaction of someone else's TV dramas.
I would be really
You are
interested.
literally in kindergarten.
I would be really interested to know if this episode brings about the whole moon thing.
That would be funny. Just go ahead and say, like, yeah, Piccolo blew up the moon like years ago.
No, I'm talking about the moon thing that happens next episode.
Oh, yeah.
Because that seemed to be introduced out of nowhere. So it'd be nice if they actually introduced it here.
The story so far. Failed the friendship scheme. Give your dog a cool name.
He didn't say that. Anya, the best narrator. So, A-plot is actually the Anya episode, I approve. She looks so unhappy in her own picture. Spy X Family is the place to go to harvest memes. I thought for a moment that maybe my video had paused. It lingered so long on the face. Completely ignored. Even her friend didn't notice. I thought that was just me. It's always shows like this, like I love your brother or I love your dad or something like that. Oh right, yeah, that's right. I'll steal what you needed for your plan. Goodbye. I guess the benefit of Lloyd is that he can look like anybody. So, if you're attracted to physical features, Lloyd can change himself for you. Who says that Lloyd's face is his real face? I was say any 3D object. I was say any 3D object. Okay, I'll just take a piece of paper and I'll roll it into a tube. That's 3D. What's the most complicated animal you could arts and crafts? The most complicated? Octopus? Alright, Theta, you now have a homework project. I need to say paper mache octopus by next time. Well, we already know, since we already recorded the episode after this. We already know we're not gonna do it. Well, we'll set you up for failure. Well, no. A, I already know I'm not gonna do it, or haven't done it. And two, I already know that you're not gonna mention it. I mean, that's gonna be some... Alright, here's my homework for you, Griff. I want you to mention me doing a paper mache octopus next episode. No, you can't trap me with my same trap. Now I want to imagine that we're gonna have written down some sort of trick like this in case this ever happens again. Every episode, just mention some odd thing, so that if we have to go back, aha, I've planned for this moment. Now we'll know why I said that thing that I said. With the materials. Or perhaps that's why I was slapping myself in the face when I recorded this episode last time. Because I knew I was planning to do something this time.
作品の完成度や表現力はもちろん評価の対象だが、着目すべきはむしろその過程。
For me, they've already blown their load on art.
積極性、独自性の
No, I mean, what was it, episode 3?
Yeah.
When they went to the museum and Anya was doing all the chalk art on the wall.
Oh, yeah.
It hasn't gotten better than that.
ドイドフォージャー、独自が過ぎる。
Wait for Ant to come in suit. Notably, not an
いや
animal.
だがモチーフはエレガントだが、
Yeah,
お
sure.
題は動物だと言ったろ。作り直せ。
It's the human animal.
先生、人も所詮は動物です。
真理。許可しよう、ブラックベル。一本取られた。
でもロイド様はきっとスーパー
I like how he just takes it in stride. It's like, yeah, she got me good.
完成。
Anya, that is a clump. He is so unhappy.
The dog. He's still trying the dog plan.
Trying so hard.
お前ゴミに名前つける趣味があったのか。
Naming Griffin.
犬作戦、ジエンド。
何の作戦？というか犬だったんだ。
It is just hilarious just watching these kids just have like randomly sharp wits.
さすがダミアン様、尖ったチョイスですね。
Wow, that is very complicated.
I mean, not really. Drawing that was complicated. Now he only has to literally cut it out.
もちろんです。
Which, by the way, not a thing I've ever seen before. Drawing the blueprints for, like, an origami thing. To then cut it out.
Yeah, for a project like this, it's what you would do, because you want to measure out the things to actually fit together properly. With origami, you kind of don't need to, because it's supposed to be a single piece that you're folding.
Right, but you can't interlock pieces of origami together.
Yeah. Arguably, the benefit of origami is that it's all standardized, technically, against each other.
Well, if books that I read in elementary school have taught me anything, the benefit of origami is you can do it from a bed while you're dying. What was that, 1001 Cranes? That
Can't believe
terrible...
they put me in the episode. Not the Griffin, by the way. I'm the weird child.
No, that's what I thought. The cockeyed kid who's got snows. It's not dribbling his nose.
It's me. How did they get it so perfectly?
しかしこれ時間と材料足りるかな。羽めんどくさ。
次男、
あ、
アーニャもそれ作るの手伝う。
Anya will ruin it for you.
アーニャの分の紙も使え。
は？何言ってんだお前。自分の作れよ。
もうできてる。
Alright,
これで提出するつもりか。正気か？
アーニャ、お前の役に立て。
Well, I mean, the plan is to be a friend with him, because she's clearly not going to get Stella's.
Anya just being completely generous.
じゃあお前は後ろ足のあたり作ってくれ。
オキドキ。
This is never going to work.
二人で協力して
It will be absolutely terrible.
興味深いぞ。
I'm waiting for something as good as the Bond project there.
できた。
なんだこれ。俺
I
足
told you to make legs. It's like, no, you made jet
飛べる
engines.
ようにジェットエンジンくっつけてみた。
勝手に変なもんつけんじゃねえよ。もういい。羽のパーツ作ってろ。
任せろ。じゃ
Maybe you missed the dog.
驚いたし、この羽の数で空飛べるとでも。
ーん、大丈夫。ジェットエンジン
The
あれば
self-flying jet engines.
てめえも引っ込んでろ。無駄に髪使いやがって。この役立たず。
ダミアン君、そこまで言わなくても。
うっせえ。お前らの髪もよこせ。
さすがに感化できん。 とエレガント。その行いは紳士かね、デズモンド。
Yeah, Desmond, are you being a little bit of a jerk here?
もうダメだ。新竹林のせいでまともな完成は無理だ。父上に。
Well, yeah, I mean, you understand his position. He's trying to impress his dad, and they're kind of ruining the school part of it for him.
自分の力でできる範囲の努力をしなさい。
それじゃダメなんだ。
Anya knows literally everything here. And then made jet engines.
各自作品を廊下に並べるように。
お前の切り足短い。いや、お前のライオンこそなんだそれ。
Nobody made anything good.
Talking about they all made something good. Well, except for Anya.
アーニャ役立たずでごめんなさい。羽の代わりにこれあげる。
あ、なんだこりゃ。お前の作ったゴミじゃんか。
メスのグリフォンに改造したお前のやつとセットにしろ。
あ、なんでつがいにする必要が。
愛があれば空が飛べるらしい。
Aw, that's adorable.
は？
And then he doesn't get it.
はは、これは1年生の図工の課題かな。どれも可愛らしいですな。
It's so crumpled.
これは。
I need to see it. I need to know the horror. You all fail. Detention.
あの工作が金賞を取った。
教育委員会のお偉いさんが
He's in the background laughing.
翼をもがれてもなお惜しい姿に戦争から立ち直る我が国の未来を見たと。
あのゴミ作品が。すごいです、ダミアン様。さすがです。
特に傍らに置かれた見るも無残な小グリフォンの遺体に涙を禁じ得なかったそうだ。
よかったな。
It's all so terrible. It brought them to tears.
計画通り。
あんなみっともねえ作品親に見せるわけねえだろ。
グリフォン作戦ジエンド。
Ah, like most Griffin plans, they do fail.
Yep. Especially when you can't find the river, even though it's on the map.
もしもし。ああ、俺だ、ジーブス。
That's a Lancer reference.
うん、問題ないよ。
I don't think the
マックス
river's
は
real.
元気か？
He didn't then either. Despite it being clearly drawn on the map.
Oh, his dad left for milk.
Yeah.
Okay.
どうせ父上は家にいないんだろ。
それは、ですがデミーお坊ちゃまはお戻りになるとのこと。
もうすぐ試験だし、俺はこっちで勉強に専念するよ。
さすがです、ダミーお坊ちゃま。
そうだ、今日な、図工の課題で。
That was just one of those
いや、なんでもない。
Alfred situations.
Yeah, he's trying to connect with the butler.
入学の時の
Well, that's what I'm saying. He's closer to his butler than he is to his dad.
あれから返事は？
Did father hear when I got punched in the face?
ちゃんのお体をとても心配しておられました。
嘘つきめ。そうか、ありがとう。それじゃあ切るよ。
Dang, this is depressing. Oh,
No,
poor
I mean-
Damien.
Basically expected. I mean, we know what kind of person his father is
関心がない。
Mhm.
from Lloyd. I can't wait for all of this to be over, and Lloyd finally gets to the father,
ああ、
and it turns out to be an assassination plan.
テスト勉強しよう。
So all we got left is 2 orphans.
ダミアンさん
Oh my
目標を
gosh.
重点的にやりましょう。うっせ。
Look,
Spending all this time trying to like make him happy, get into his house, just to kill the father that continually ignores him.
なるしかないんだ。
Damian literally will end up becoming Damian Wayne. It's gonna become a Batman. Cool. Metal.
シルビア・シャーウッド
Hey,
ウ
immediate
ェスタリス
transition in
情
the
報
next
局
plot.
対東かワイズハンドラー在独身
Doesn't bother me how old she
大
is.
使館で外交官として表の仕事をこなし秘密警察の厳しい監視下裏では多数の諜報員を統率していた一部の隙も見せぬその異様から局員は彼女を
The Full
フ
Metal
ルメタル
Lady.
レディと呼び
She knows alchemy really well. See those pigeons? That was her magic trick.
I like the green light as a guy with no body. It was a pair of legs and a head with a hat on it.
これよりウェスタリスシャーウッド書記官の尾行を開始する。
懲りもせずご苦労なことだ。同じ服、同じ店、同じ道順。毎週水曜には市営プールへ。
Just keeping her schedule undercover.
Walking in the exit.
シルビアのルーティンを見せられ続け、奴らの怠惰なおつむは思考を止める。
いつものプールか。
小1時間は出てこ
I
ない。
mean, who are these people?
飯でも食うか。
People telling her to try to figure out if she's a spy or not.
Right, but everybody else, all the other secret police, had uniforms.
They're undercover.
Even when they were undercover.
黄昏との会
Uh,
場所に向かう。
What? Yours brother
そいつが転んじゃ
was always fucking wearing a uniform,
なあそいつ
no matter what the fuck he was doing. To the point.
Your,
To the
yours
point.
brother is a freak.
To the point, Griff. That when Lloyd impersonated the spy people to check on your, they were in uniforms.
こんにちは。あるいはこんばんは、エージェント黄昏。以上がデズモンド陣営の収支報告書の概要だ。このうち一つはペーパーカンパニーで公表されている数字こそ少ないものの。
言えない
Yes, what's up with the Desmond?
その新品のコートタグがついたままですよなんてフルメタルレディハンドラーにはとても言えない
It's like, man, you got like something on your. Ah, never mind.
ロイド・フォージャーコードネーム黄昏
What was the third operation?
ひたすらに任務に尽くすワイズ局
Omelet.
人並みの幸せを捨てた孤高の
Lone spy who abandoned ordinary
ハンドラ
happiness.
ーとの会合はいつだって命がけだハンドラーに監視が張り付いていた場合これを自然に巻かねばならない
You got dandruff on your shoulder
死に一人か。
中止にしますか
and your shoes
ポイ
untied.
ント C で接触だ。手短
I'm no good for the spy world.
Totally casual.
そうやって日々東西平和のための機密情報を交わし
I don't know, maybe you'd be perfect for the spy world. If people want to ask you if you remember anything, you could just go, I don't remember. That's our tagline around here.
Yeah, but I would fold under
報告せよ。
heavy scrutiny. Not even torture,
No, you
just
just
heavy
need to go on a
scrutiny.
tangent.
娘が
No, my problem is I would actually forget.
この二段を
They torture me to get it out of me, and that I'd remember.
あとな
And to them, it would look like it was just
5
being,
回連続で
hard
飛ぶようになりました
in which case I'd get tortured some more.
Anya can do 5 total jump ropes.
こいつ。
He's bragging about his kid.
What is he talking about? Wait, I thought there was supposed to be 3 parts.
Yeah, Griff, what's up with that? You said there was an omelet.
I thought so. Where does omelet rice come into all of this? I don't understand anymore.
Quick, Griff, mouse over the thing and tell me how much time we have left.
3 minutes.
So
1
let's,
minute is going to be outro.
let's say you think there's going to be a MCU's type omelet related.
A little end credits stinger.
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
どの人生も悪くないだろう強がることを知れど
there's specifically a scene here in the end credits that doesn't make sense to me, and I'm waiting for it to show up so I can mention it
In the meanwhile,
before you start talking about something, and I can't interrupt you because I won't be able to bring it up at the moment it happens, because you'll be halfway through making a point, and I know you really want to start saying something.
I want
because-
to before I forget about
Yeah,
it.
well, just keep it in your head and ignore what I'm saying until I tell you to stop ignoring, because it's coming up right around here. See how tall she is?
Oh yeah, that's perspective.
Well, no, because we also have the door as a measure. She's as tall as halfway up the door, but
Maybe she has a growth spurt. Hey,
You're-
here it is.
私料理に挑戦してみましたオムライスですわー
I like how it's blurred out because it's so terrible. What is the substance?
we already know he'll eat anything no matter what.
Please wait a moment.
Because he thinks throwing up
And now
after
he's
eating.
dead.
Well, you remember, because he thinks throwing up after eating is natural. So good. Bleh. Him and a certain one-eyed lady I know would be really good for each other.
測ってみたのわー麺の原型がどこにも見当たらないよすごいや
Can't see the original shape of the pasta. It just is.
うわー僕こんなに真っ青な原型初めて見たよすごいや
It's just mold, isn't it? How did he survive?
姉さんってばこんなに
Because he doesn't keep anything down. The moment he eats something that would poisonously kill him, he throws it up.
And now he's dead.
It's all this abuse has trained him for the world of
強
spies.
靭な肉体を手に入れた。
He can't. Nobody can ever poison him.
徹夜でフラフラして昨日
And he's getting beaten.
Got run over by a truck yesterday.
問題ないです
Next time. Oh, I wonder what happened on this episode. Who's that perfect spy who was there?
I guess the big problem now is that we don't remember what was on the next time of the next episode that we'll actually watch.
Oh, we're gonna be so blind.
So, Griff, what was that thing you were trying to remember?
Well, the thing I'm trying to remember is, I think it is hilarious, at least to think about it, that Lloyd specifically went to a meeting with his handler that he expressly indicated was dangerous and always has, like, all these risks involved, and he just wanted to do it to talk about Anya. It is almost adorable.
Well, you also well, remember Anya's part of his mission.
It is true, but he's also becoming like this proud parent at the same time. He's like, I just want to talk about Anya and how well she's doing.
I mean, they already established that earlier, specifically during the meeting with the board of people that run the school.
Mhm.
But yeah, no, he wouldn't even have Anya if it wasn't for the mission, because he needed a family for the mission, which he's constantly alluding to in his
Right.
internal thoughts, that when the mission's over, how he's going to leave them, because that's what he did in the first mission to the woman who thought she was getting married.
Right. So he's done before. He'll do it again, probably, maybe. But it is hilarious to see him arrange a meeting just to say, I can skip rope 5 times in a row now.
I'm sure it's more
and
than
the
that.
handler's response was definitely very my energy. Like, Data, what are you talking about?
Well, I mean, because it makes sense. See, my problem is now I can too easily read into the scenarios that we get into in tabletop games, where I'm trying to make a point, and you just don't see what the point is, or think I'm rambling, and try and stop me to get everything back on track, whereas I'm on track, and just not letting me finish, Griff. You
So,
gotta let
anything
things play out naturally. Otherwise, what are we doing here? I can play a
Right.
board game with moving square.
So now to perfectly naturally segue, is there any other topic about the episode that you'd like to bring up?
No, but I have another half an hour of things I don't like that you do during tabletop gaming.
I have a list of foods that I don't like. I'm gonna go ahead and read them off right here. But until I get to
Keep them in
that,
alphabetical order. Go. Start.
all right.
What's in the A's?
But before I get to that, let's go ahead and close out.
No,
the
no,
episode.
no. Start, Griff. What's in the A's? What's the A vegetables you don't like?
Anything. There we go. And then in the E category is everything.
Yes, of course.
And
What
then
letter?
in the N category for things that I eat, it's nothing.
What letter comes after A? E, obviously.
All right. So to go ahead and wrap this up.
Well,
this
wait. Before you finish,
Come on.
you did your A, you did your E. What would be your B? Keep the metaphor rolling. Anything and everything. What's your B?
You're not gonna make me go through the whole alphabet. You can't make me.
No, just this one. Just this one letter.
Throwaway gag, and I'm throwing it away.
What's the B, Griff? What's the B?
And that's the mystery we'll leave off until next time. I'm Griffin, that's Theta, and this has been Stone-Faced Reactions.
Barracuda.
We'll barely catch you next time.
It's a heart song.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stone-Faced Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what you thought about this video and what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?